I'm tired as fuck. Welcome back to Conrad Gaming. It has been a minute. I missed you guys. Not really. Y'all make my life hell. Just jokes, just jokes, just jokes. Kind of. But we're going to be talking about the Seahawks 2024-2025 NFL schedule today. The NFL likes to fuck us a lot. They did last year. Last year's schedule was hell. They gave us a highway to hell with 4 games, back to back, back to back to back to back. Gave us 4 elite teams. Well, 3 elite teams. Well, we played that fourth team twice, third team twice. But I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But they gave us Niners on Thanksgiving, then a back-to-back Thursday night game with the Cowboys, Niners again, and then Monday Night Football game against the Eagles. We ended up pulling out the Eagles game, which overall saved our season, but kind of didn't really save much because we ended up losing in the long run anyways. So, I guess it didn't really matter. But we're going to talk about next season coming up. I'm very excited for this season. New head coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, and we got Byron Murphy. Let's go get into it. Here it is, the 2024-2025 Seahawks schedule. I'm not dressed properly. Give me a second. Do not follow me into my closet. I mean it this time. I'll be right back. Okay, that is a little bit better. I'm now properly dressed to go through this schedule. So let's go through it together. Week 1, we got the Broncos, reminiscing on the beautiful game that was Week 1, 2022. What a good time to be alive was that game. When we beat Russell Wilson in Lumen Field. And that missed field goal. Everything went right for us.
Seahawks. And you can't forget the 12th man. A big factor in this game. They came here.
Okay, I'm reminiscing way too much. Either way, we got the Broncos week 1. This is a completely different Broncos. It doesn't have Russ anymore. This should be a dub, obviously, but you know with Seahawks, there's always that stupid loss. It could be this, but we'll see. We'll see. And then up next, we got the Patriots. The Patriots. I'm assuming that Drake May is going to start for the Patriots. So we should jump on this rookie. But again, it's the Seahawks, so we don't know. Either way, then we got Miami, and well, at least it's in Seattle. Miami is a team that can score fucking 70 points, but they're also the team that can lay an egg. So we will see what kind of Miami we get. Hopefully that defense can hold up against that offense. Tua Tagovailoa is he's on and off, but Tyreek Hill, that'll be a good matchup. I would assume Spoon will go against him. Maybe Reek, because I think that matchup would work better with Reek because of the speed. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully he matches up well against him. And then week 4, Monday Night Football against the Detroit Lions. This was an amazing pick for Monday Night Football because high-scoring games. High-scoring games. Like, fucking hell. Like, holy shit. Sorry for my cussing. I need to fucking bleep this out. God damn it, I just cussed again. God damn it, I just cussed again. Fuck, I just cussed again. Fuck! Okay. Anywho. But, yeah, like the last 2 games in Detroit were absolutely great games. 48-45 in 2022, 37-31 in overtime last year in 2023. So this will be our 3rd straight road game against the Lions. So, but they're a really good team. Obviously, they're a really great team. We've had their number for like the past few years now, past 3 years now. And I mean, they're bound to get us at some point. So this will be a really good test for Seattle to see where they stand. And obviously, as you can see on the goddamn screen, we got the Giants. Giants week 5. Yeah, that's right. So just like last year. No, we had Giants week 4 last year. I'm dumb. But either way, Giants week 5 should be a dub. The Giants are slowly declining, but Drew Lock may start. Drew Lock may get the starting job, so we will see Drew Lock against his former team in Seattle. And it's going to be his returning to Seattle. And, Drew Lock will always be a Seahawks legend because of that Monday Night Football game against the Eagles. Throwing it to Jackson Smith, JSN.
Lock, end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Throwing it to Jackson Smith, JSN, for that game-winning touchdown. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to keep reminiscing on that game for years and years and years and years and years. I'm going to tell my kids about that game. I love that game. Do you understand how much I crave that game? Either way, we got the Niners week 6. The Niners have had our number for forever now. So they're 5-0 against us in the past 2 years. Ever since Geno Smith has gotten the job, he hasn't been able to beat the Niners. So hopefully he can get his first dub here. Eventually he's got to catch him. But if Geno can't, I don't want to say this, but if Geno can't beat the Niners this year, his job is in complete jeopardy because that's who we're chasing. They are the defending champions. They are the defending NFC West champions. They come into this season as the favorites again. We gotta beat them. If you want to beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
To be the man, Daddy, you gotta beat the man. To be the man in the greatest sport in the world, you gotta beat the man.
We gotta beat them. And the best way to catch them is at home. Thursday Night Football. We gotta catch them. Up next, we got the Falcons. Falcons are a pretty decent team. I would assume Kirk Cousins would start. I mean, I would love if Penix would start, and I would love to see Penix play for the Falcons, but it will probably be Kirk Cousins. Should be, you know what? This should be actually a pretty good game because the Falcons' defense is not that bad, and I think we could match up well against them. Hopefully, we pull out the win here, but this could be another fluke game, so we don't know. Up next, Bills at home. This will be an amazing game. Sorry for my bad grammar. I suck at school. So shut up. Shut up to all you nerds. Okay. Why is this not a primetime game? It should be a primetime game. But either way, Bills Seahawks in Seattle. Thank God it's not in Buffalo because I am traumatized by 2020. Okay. Well, this is obviously going to be a tough task. This should be a good task for Seattle. We want these games. We want these games because we want to see if what kind of a team we are. Are we a team that's going to beat up on trash teams and then freaking go lose to the actual big dogs? Are we going to be like the Dolphins last year? Or are we going to be fucking King Dingling and go beat everyone? Okay? Alright, so up next is the Rams. Obviously, Rams is always a tough game. I hate the Rams with a passion. They're always tough, no matter how bad they are. No matter how bad they are. We find a way to lose to these guys. This one's at home. Last year we lost 30-13 at home against the Rams. So obviously, I don't know why I keep putting my hands up, but it should be. I'm gonna assume a low-scoring game. It's always low scoring with these two teams. But yeah, I have nothing to say here. It's obviously going to be a tough game because it's the Rams. Then we got our bye week, Week 10 bye week. Thank you, NFL, for giving us a good bye week. Thank you. Okay. Niners, coming off the bye week. Kind of sucks that we're getting the Niners off the bye week because hopefully it doesn't happen again where we start off hot and then get to the bye week and then we slow down from there. It's happened in the last two seasons. Obviously, we went in 2022. We went 6-3 going into the bye week, and then ended up losing to the Buccaneers following game. And then 2023, we were 3-1 going into our bye week, and then we came off against the Bengals, and we ended up losing to the Bengals. So the bye week hasn't been great in recent memory. So it seems like we start off slow going on the bye week, and hopefully that doesn't happen this year. I would hope not, but taking on the Niners after the bye week kind of sucks. I would have loved if it was like maybe the Bears or maybe the Cardinals after the bye week, just a little bit of a lighter team. But taking on a tough team in the Niners after the bye week, that seems rough. But we'll see how that goes. And then up next is the Cardinals, obviously divisional matchup. In Seattle, we swept them last year, which was amazing. I love beating up the Cardinals. Cardinals always love injuring us. And then we take on the Jets, Aaron Rodgers. That should be a great game. We'll see how Aaron Rodgers fares if he doesn't blow out his fucking Achilles. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then we go away to my least favorite stadium, the Arizona Cardinals. Uh, over under on how many injuries is going to happen this game? Probably by both teams. Over under 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. I don't know. The stadium's a goddamn freaking graveyard. That's the word, graveyard. Okay, either way, we got the Packers next. Is this a primetime game? Yes, it is. We have Sunday Night Football against the Packers. Jordan Love. The Packers were great last year. I mean, unbelievable team. They just missed out on the playoffs in 2022, and then they got rid of Aaron Rodgers. Well, they didn't get rid of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers ended up leaving the team for New York, and they had to stick to their guns, and they went with Jordan Love, and Jordan Love balled out. They beat out Seattle by one game, squeaked into the playoffs as a 7 seed, and ended up beating Dallas, and almost pulled off the upset against the Niners. So that should be a great game. And then we take on the Vikings. Vikings is interesting. Speak, Conrad. So Justin Jefferson, hopefully he's healthy by then. And then JJ McCarthy, that should be great to watch. Giving me reminiscence of the national championship where Washington got absolutely destroyed by Michigan. Anywho, then we take on the Bears on Thursday night. Kind of weird that we get 2 Thursday night games again, but who doesn't love a good prime time Seahawks game, right? The only thing I don't like about it is that we're on Prime Video, but Thursday night football against the Bears, Caleb Williams, that should be a great game. I would assume we pull out the win here because the Bears are still developing, but man, Roma Dunze, DJ Moore, freaking Darnell Mooney. That's a great wide receiver core for Caleb Williams, and we'll see how that goes. And then to finish off the season, we got the Rams on the road. So we finished off the season with 2 road games back to back, which is very interesting, but it's okay. It's okay because it seems like in the past few years, Seattle's played better on the road. I don't know. There's just something about Seattle. They just been playing better on the road. But against the Rams in the season, not great. I don't like playing against the Rams. Give me reminiscing of 2022. I keep reminiscing on every goddamn game. But I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it. I would rather have the Cardinals. If I'm being honest, I would rather finish the season with the Cardinals again, but it's all right. So, anywho, let me get into my predictions. So, week 1 against the Broncos, we're gonna speed run through this. Fuck it. Week 1 against the Broncos, that's gonna be a win. Against the Patriots, that's gonna be a win. Against the Dolphins, sneaky loss. That's gonna be a sneaky loss. We're sitting at 2-1. Lions, I mean, it's a tough game because they're eventually going to get us at some point. We've had the number for 3 years now. They're eventually going to catch us. So I'm going to put this as a loss. So we're sitting at 2-2, but we bounce back and get the Giants week 3 against the Niners. Week 6. I'm going to say Geno Smith finally gets it done and beats the Niners. So now we're sitting at 4-2. We go to the Falcons and we're going to be 5-2. Take on the Bills, and I'm going to put that as a loss. So we're sitting at 5-3, but we bounce back and get the Rams 6-3. Now we're sitting at 6-3 at the bye week. So the past 2 seasons we started off 6-3, and then so here we go. Niners after the bye week. We're going to start off slow after the bye week and get a loss there. We're 6-4, but we bounce back against the Cardinals 7-4, and we pull off would it be an upset victory? I don't know, but we take on the Jets and we beat the Jets. We beat Aaron Rodgers in New York. We love MetLife Stadium. Love MetLife Stadium. So we're gonna beat the Jets there. We are sitting at 8-4, and then against the Cardinals, we ended up sweeping the Cardinals 9-4, and then we take on the Packers. That could be a sneaky loss. But I'm going to put it as a win for now. So, as of right now, we are sitting at 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4. We're sitting at 10-4. So then we got the Vikings at home. We're going to take that win. 11-4. Take on the Bears. That could be a sneaky loss, low key. That could be a sneaky loss. I'm gonna count that as a win in Soldier Field. So we're gonna be 12-4, and we're gonna be going into the final week of the season, probably with not playoff hopes on the line. We probably clinched it by then. Probably the Bears game would clinch it, but maybe NFC West hopes on the line. And we're gonna take the L against the Rams. The Rams seems like they always get us at least one game. Okay, 2021 they didn't because they were massively injured, but if they stay healthy, they're gonna get us at one game. It's just how it is. They're gonna get us. So 12-5 is my finished record. You can definitely move around things. I could if you say if you say we can beat the Lions, I'm not gonna say you're wrong because that's a toss up game. If you say that we freaking sweep the Niners, I'm gonna call you freaking a dumbass. So we'll see. Either way, my final record predictions is 12-5. So I don't think you guys care what my record prediction is, but that's what my record prediction is, and I'm putting it out there. I don't care what your opinion is. Okay, I'm a Seahawks fan. I crave Seahawks. I want it to be football season. I'm sick of watching baseball. I'm sick of watching hockey. I'm sick of watching NBA playoffs. I don't care. Yes, are the Mariners doing well? They're in first place. Yes, but not for long. The Astros are heating up. Do I care about the NBA? No, the Blazers fucking suck. Do I care about hockey? Not in the slightest. Okay. Football, I crave football. I need football in my life, okay? I need football. It's like a drug to me. I am addicted to caffeine, and I'm addicted to the Seahawks.